Sorry about the noise in the background, that's some bloke hacking trees down, I believe. Right, here we go. We have, I don't know how well you can see that. 1, 2, an inlet and an outlet, and somebody's going to say, they're on the same side. Yes, you are right, that's because it's going to come up, do a 90-degree turn, run across the backside there with a spray bar. Because that's how my other bed works, so that's how this bed will work. I'll dump the water in low, take it out high. So that's how they're going to work. So they're all sealed. Yeah, wonderful units these. Apparently you're supposed to put them on, tighten them up, they don't leak. Yeah. Option 2, they leak. You get a load of silicone, and as you can see, you silicone the bugger in. They leak like a sieve, so that's why these are up, because I've just sealed all the bottom ends. Oh, camera wobbling again. So there we go. Right, at the moment this is going to be a constant flood system. Now I don't have to worry about my pond going down because it's constant flood. Filling this box up, by the way. Yeah. Nice clean water. Then it's got to stand for a few days to get rid of the chlorine. But because it's constant flood, I'm not actually draining the pond to fill it, to empty it. At a later date, I might fit bell siphons, hence the way I've done it. Yeah, so it'll have a raised outlet here to keep my water level, which makes it adjustable for me. Ooh, cigarette. Sorry, shouldn't show you things like that. That's bad for your health. Bad boy. But it'd be raised just here, and that'll hold the level of water in here. Yeah, and we're going to bodge some sort of grill on top so it doesn't fill up with gravel. Yeah, so that's the way these will work. At a later date, I might put another big tank in. I do have a spare. Yeah, and put bell siphons in and allow it to flood and drain. But I'm not sure about that yet. I'm not convinced, since my other bed works so bloody well. Yeah, I was going to try this on constant flood, see how it did. Yeah, and from there we will tootle along. It's not much hassle to change it to bell siphon anyway. It's just a bit more high, bigger than the one I'm using, of course, and set it up to the right level and let them flood and drain of their own course. And of course I'd have to change the bottom piping, but that again isn't a huge issue. Yeah, so there you go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settling tank. Glue, bad advertising, naughty boy. Hose pipe, filling it. Lots of water. Need to get that wood out of there. That's the main reason I'm filling it. I dropped the wood in accidentally and couldn't get the bugger out. And there's no way I was climbing in just for a piece of wood. So there we go. Quick update. And I'll do another later. So, right, here we go. We have one finished stainless steel box. Still got to do a lid for it, as you can see. It's got horrible amounts of silicone inside. It's not actually silicone, it's a glue mastic type stuff. So yeah, but it's all done. It's all sort of clean. Well, the inside's not. Why would I clean the inside? There's no oil in there. It's stainless. Yeah, done. Got to go down to Q&B and buy myself some wood, which will no doubt rot out in a very short order. But that's going to hold the sieve, because I ain't got anything else that'll do it, so I'm going to have to buy something. Right, next thing on my list is aquaponics. Woo. Right, what we got? We have an enormous pile of bits. And we've had to make, oh, can't see that. Here you go. 6 of them. Yeah. So I'm not using bell siphons because I'm using constant flood. But of course I don't want all the gravel disappearing down the hole at the bottom. So what we've done, that goes in our, oh, I've even got one of them. If I pause, I'll be back in a minute. Here we go. Right, what we've got those in bottom of tanks. And this fits in there like, oh, good God, you can't do anything right today. There we go. This goes in there like that because it's the right size to do so. Yeah. This bit here, this bit, yeah, that's off a drain pipe, cheapest one out of Q&B, and it was just the right size, as you can see, to hold the net over the top. Bit of hot glue, and that way no great expense, no using up CNC energy and designing a cover for it, which is what I was going to until we come up with this. So it's bodged on there, it's going nowhere, can't get it off. So yep, that'll do me. So that's the actual water levels, and to, oh, pause again. And we're back again. Right, what we're going to do to adjust the height is, well, obviously pull it out of there. Yeah, so that's stuck in bottom of big unit, and we can then cut off what we don't want, stuff it back in, we have our water height set. Dead simple system. Now in theory, because they're all joined, a wibbly bit, look, yeah, what's going to happen is I actually only need one of these at the very end. Yeah, because technically one will hold the height of all the ones behind it up at the right level. But what happens if I want one a little bit higher or a little bit lower? So I'm going to play with it and see how it works, and honest truth, if it don't work, we will build ourselves bell siphons and just bugger around with all the pipe work, because that's what we do. It's called Triple B, remember? So there we go, that's today's Let's Screw Something Up. Yes, we even remembered to put a drain on it. Look, well, not yet, but we will have, so that I'll be able to drain the system out. Woo, how posh. I think that's it for the moment, so I'll be back later. Here we are again, we're coming for an update. Right, we have no rubbish notice, all gone. We have new pipe work running all the way along there, up the side of there, and into that filter bed. Today I'm going to do the other side over there, which involves a bit of digging. Digging. That's that physical thing, isn't it? Ugh. What else we got? We've got, oh, we split the intake lines, and then, yes, wonderful pump or switch. It don't work. It broke. An Oasis. It broke. How could it break? I'm disgusted. I really am. What else we got? Right, you know my SIF filter up the top end, which works beautifully. Well, this one, being this one for some reason, doesn't. So I've had to take it out. So this is going to get ripped out at some point in the next couple of months. Complete new box putting. Not impressed. Really not impressed. Managed to clear some of my path. Got lines ready to put in. Got gravel ready to throw in. Got all of them lined up. That one there leaks. Naughty box. Now I'm debating whether the first thing I do today is seal that hole or get rid of that leaky Oasis bit. Leaky Oasis bit, hole. No, I can't decide yet. So what we'll do is, got a big pile of house bricks. They're not house bricks at all, are they? They're block pavers. Got to move all them out of the way. Got to build a proper stand at some point for the pump. Decided we're going to raise the pump because it never freezes down here because it's so well sheltered. Got to get rid of the shreddings. Yeah, that's really shreddings. It was a load of crap wood, and I threw it through my shredder, and that's what I got back. So I'm going to use it down there on the muddy bit. All that pile there's got to go. Well, some of it's going, some of it will get put away in other areas. Filtered material's got to be moved out, shall we say. I might just stack that up for a while, see what I need and what I don't. That's about it for the moment, so I'm going to stop it. I'll be back later. Good morning, peeps. Oh, sugar. I'm doing a little update of where we've got to now. I had to remove the splitter. There. Oh, bright sunlight, there we go. There's the splitter. It does sort of work, but they turn round, there we go, 180 degrees, which is not really helpful when you're trying to turn them off. For some reason they've lost the positive lock. So, yeah, we've had to sort of stop using those two. Oh, spider down my neck. Get out. There we go. Right. What we've got for today is an aquaponic system with water. Here we go. I hope this water noise isn't super loud. If it is, tough. And 3 tomatoes. Way! Yeah, look, we've even got siphony bits. Yeah, that one's running at its normal speed. It's the slowest one for some reason. I'm not overly worried. Right, what we got for today? We're creating tomato hoops for those to grow up, which will be all the way up to this roofy bit I've put on. It's just to throw some of the leaves off this huge tree away from it. They look nice and clean. They've been in a day or so. What else we got? Let's move away from the water noise because it's loud. Just a minute. There we go. We're somewhere a bit more sensible now. What we got? I've got 2 cheat sheets of crap I want to say. Tidy up my bench a bit. Right, what we got to say for today? Well, first thing is, yeah, as you've seen, I took the splitter off the pump. Yeah, the pump has to be looked after every couple of days again. So, yeah, that's not so good, but it's working. Yeah, you've seen the aquaponic system. It is working. We just, I've got to persuade the wife to take me and get some of that stuff called styrene to make floating beds. What else? Oh, got the pots, got a few plants. Nothing serious yet. I thought I'd grow into it sort of slowly, just keep the beds rolling. I think, oh yeah, I got asked a question. Yes, these are all live. Yes, I've done 1 spot of editing. It took me all of 20 seconds to remove a bit where I left the camera running as I stomped around in here. So, yep, they're all pretty much one-hit wonders. So, it's not that sort of video where I spend hours and hours editing it. If you want some professionally edited video, go find a professional. Certainly not me. Things I wanted to say about YouTube recently. There's a lot of people getting huge followings using swearing and being big, bad and stupid. Yeah, it's not big, it's not bad, it's just childish and stupid. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. And the other thing I needed to say was, people that put that was it, the people that put videos on and then glue stupidly loud music to it. Why? There's no need to put stupidly loud music on your video. If you can't talk in English, type it. If you don't want to put voice or text on it, just leave it quiet. It doesn't need to be stupidly loud. Good God, people, what are you doing? Right, what have we got for today? I'm creating tomato hoops. That's one of the things I'm doing, which I'll be in the next little video. We've got to do... I can actually fetch that there. Second one of these. This is a big, long square bit. This is for holding the sieve on the new box. So, yep, that's going to take me all of 10 minutes probably, and then probably 2 hours to get the material stretched out, but that's the way it goes, unfortunately. Though I do cheat slightly there. I hot glue the material on, and then from there I pin it down and stretch it. That's a good question there, actually. Dash. Do we actually have enough material? Good question. Here we go. One frame. Look at this stuff. My daughter loves it. She thinks it's part of her dress. Not long enough that way. Uh-oh. Supposed to use gloves whenever you handle this, by the way. It is super awkward to pick out the bits that stick to you. Oh no. We are short of material. That is not good. So we are a couple of inch short. Should have checked that before I started. Yeah, we'll just have to order some. It's off eBay. It's ends of rolls and stuff like that. Cost me about 20 quid for several gallons of it. What we could do is do an overlay on that bottom. That would work. As long as it's underneath, the same as a roof tile, it won't hurt too much. Yeah, that might work. Temporary anyway. We can always take it off again when we get some new stuff. Put the new stuff on. So, right. Yeah, there's that stuff, 60 micron. I did say we were doing the tomato hoops today. They're going to be a real nightmare. Sticky things with circles in the middle to support your tomatoes as they grow. Oh, and I've got to tidy up the crap pile that's only halfway up the garden because the wife wants to start planting down there. Well, my wife is like, she goes, I want it there. And off I run and plant something there. Then she goes, I want it there. And I go and plant something over there. And then I go, that looks shit, and move them anyway. But there you go. Welcome to my world. I think that's about it for the moment. So what I'm going to do is knock this video off and get it loaded today. And I will start a new one this afternoon. Don't forget to subscribe to wherever that arrow is pointing, red button thing that says subscribe. Yeah. Failing that, just watch it and make a comment saying, I hate you. Yeah, that suits me as well. Have a nice day.